Am I the arsehole for not letting a kid off the swings?
That one could be good.
I, 18 was at the park with my best friend. We waited a while to go on the swings because 2 children were on it before we arrived, and not even 5 minutes after we started swinging, a woman came up to us with her 2 children. One was less than 3 probably, she couldn't even stand on her own, and the other one was at least 5. The woman immediately yelled at us to get off the swings because children should have priority over us. So I tell her we just got on them and we wanted to swing a bit longer. The woman said that this is a park for children. It's not. There were a lot of teens in there and we need to get off. I tell her that's bullshit and she needs to sit down and stop yelling at random people she never met before. She asks how old I am and she goes on a tirade about how I'm problematic because I'm going on a swing at 18 when at my age she was going out clubbing. I got pissed and got off, telling her that it shows that she went clubbing at 18 considering how young she looked. She called me a bitch, I called her a bitch back and left. Then she proceeded to get on the swing herself to be able to let the toddler swing because she couldn't stand on her own, and I found that baffling. These were swings for kids available. Am I the arsehole? Edit, the park is full of people my age or even older. There's not an age limit for being on the equipment. Thought I'd point that out.
No, you're not the arsehole. Fuck those kids. You waited 10 minutes. You waited patiently. The swings don't belong to the kids. In life, we must take things. We're not given stuff. Those kids learned today. Welcome to the real world, jackass. Are you on the kids' side?
Well, I don't agree with the way that the parent reacted. You don't just start shouting at people. You don't start demanding. And correct, they are under no obligation to give the swing to you. Mm-hmm. And, you know, she doesn't own the swing, so she can't just demand to get the swing. However, as an 18-year-old, seeing that there's kids there having their playtime in the park, would I have got off to let the kid get on? Yeah, I would.
It's my playtime. What, you think the world revolves around you?
The world doesn't, but I think that adults should be a bit more courteous of kids.
No, kids need to learn.
Because now you've ruined that kid's playtime. Now they're going to grow up all like sad because they had a rubbish childhood because they couldn't play on the swing because an 18-year-old wanted to be on the swing. No. How's about when the kid goes inside for their dinner and bedtime, then you go on the swing because you can be out till later because you're an adult.
Because I want to go to bed as well.
You make the choice of when you want to go to the swings or not. The kid doesn't get to decide. The kid has to go when the parent takes them, and that was the parent's availability window to take the kid to go and swing. And you want to hijack the swings in a park.
It's not a hijacking.
What are you going to do? Are you going to go sit at the top of the slide and just chill out there because you can? And let these kids not go down the slide?
No, the purpose of the slide is to go to the top and slide down. The purpose of the swing is to swing on it. That's what he was doing. He was using it fairly and accordingly.
He was using it fairly and accordingly. But if there's a kid there, surely you'd... Like, all right, so you're in a tube. Yeah, you're in a tube. And elderly woman comes in or a pregnant woman comes in. They don't own that tube. They're not obligated to sit down. But naturally, as a normal, courteous human being, you'd get up off that seat and give the chair to them, right? So that's just common knowledge of it's the right thing to do. So if there's kids that are there for their little playtime, surely it's courteous and the right thing to do of just letting the kid go on it. Because you can go on it after the kid goes. The kid's going to swing for about, 10, 15 minutes, then you go back on the swing.
No, some of these kids are little shit. They know I want to sit on the swing. They'll sit there for an hour.
Yeah.
No, this is the way I see it, yeah. The kid should not be allowed to get on just because they're a kid. You can let a kid on if you're feeling generous because you're in a kid's park or a park that kids usually populate. However, if I am waiting to go on the swings at my old age of 32, it's going to sound like almost paedophile talk. What am I doing in the park with kids? But let's say
Get out of the park and let the kids swing.
No, let's say I was in the park first, right? Me and my boys went to the park. We want to relive our childhoods. There's no kids there. We're like, right, we ain't going to look dodgy. Let's go to the park now. Bunch of kids walk in. I was already here first. I just got on the swings.
Okay.
You wait your turn now. In life, you got to wait for things. And I'm teaching you a lesson today. Something your mother didn't do.
You're ruining their childhood.
I'm not ruining your childhood. I'm actually saving you.
Because you know what?
Because the expectation should not be for me to get on. The expectation should be set by your parents. Your parents should have told you. And sometimes in life, you have to be patient, little Timmy. Sit there and shut the fuck up. When I'm done, then you can swing. And there'll be no problems. But if you don't let me swing, little Timmy, you're going to grow up to be big Timmy. I'm still going to be bigger Mike. Then I might fuck you up. Oh yeah, listen, I was at the swings first. Do you remember what you did to me 10 years ago?
Michael.
Do you remember what you did to me?
Michael. You just said, me and the boys wanted to go to the park so we could relive our childhood.
Did I say it like that?
Yeah, you did. So you could relive your childhood, yeah?
Yeah, on the swings.
So that means when you was a child, you was able to go and swing on them swings, and now these lot, when they're 10 years old, I can't go and relive their childhood because you ruined it because you wanted to have it when you was younger and have it as an adult. That's just greedy. Why not let them have their time just like you had your time?
Unless we are living in a nuclear holocaust, the park will be there. Okay, you're not going to be a child for one day.
Not necessarily.
Unless we are living in a nuclear holocaust, so
Why
that someone's
should
about
they
to
have
bomb
to
us.
Go and come back because.
Why do I have to? Maybe I put petrol in my car and drove to my favourite park. Maybe I drove
You
all
are
the way.
the arsehole.
Maybe I drove to the park and I want to sit down with my friends and we want to swing on the swings.
No.
And now you're a child as well. You don't care. Just go on the slide. Go on the monkey bars. Go hurt yourself. Go do something else. Kids have low attention span. We came here with the intention to swing. And it's not that you're not going to get your turn. You're going to get your turn. But you need to be patient. You need to learn that you take your turn in life, okay? Or you can snatch your turn. But that is a fuck around and find out situation. Now, if I'm on the swing and you try to take it from me, you might learn another lesson.
Look, I do agree in that aspect. You need to wait your turn because if it was other kids on there, she wouldn't tell them to get off. She'll just wait. So she's clearly said something because it is adults. But I just think, adults shouldn't.
If it was my kid,
cut in line before a kid. Like
I'm not cutting in line. I was there first. If it was my kid, I would say to them, Hey, listen, he was there first, just give him 5 minutes. I'll go over to the guy, but how long are you going to be, bro? He'll say to me, we just got it, we're going to be like 10 minutes. No problem. I'd say to whatever his name is, go play on the swings. And he's like, no, I don't know. I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Go and play on the fucking whatever else, the hula hoops.
You say that to your kid?
More or less. I won't say the fuck part. But I'd say, hey, don't talk back to me. I just told you to go play over there.
They're going to grow up so sad.
No, they're not. They're going to learn.
You know,
these parents are pushovers these days. They let their kids shout at them. If I tell my kid to do something, if he politely asks, why dad? Why can't I go on the swing? I'll be like, listen, he was here first.
So you're
you wait your
telling me...
turn. If he goes to me, no, I want to go on it. Who are you raising your voice at?
But are you seriously telling me, like, if you went to the park now with...
It's dark outside.
I don't want to say your kid, because
I'd run
you
if
ain't
I
got
saw
a kid.
kids
Do you
on the
have any,
swings.
like
Nephews.
young, like kids in your... Yeah. You took one of them to the park. They've been so excited to go to the park all day. Michael, please take me to the park. You take them to the park. And there's some, 18-year-old sitting on the swings. Would you not get annoyed and think, mate, just move? Let the kid go
No, I
on
would
the
say
swing.
to the 18-year-old, yo, bro, how long you been there? Because I want to put my nephew
Just
on the
say
swing.
the gym.
How many more sets you got in that swing, bro? I'd say to him, look, I've just brought my nieces and nephews to the park. Can we use the swings? If he says to me, oh, can you give us a few minutes? I'll be like, no problem.
What if he says, nah, just got everyone to be half an hour? But you got to get the kid back.
I'm going to say to him, half an hour on the swing. And he goes to me,
Well, you don't own the swing.
I don't own the swing.
He's not obliged to give it back to you. He was there first. He can be there all night if he wants.
No,
It's a
at
free
no
swing.
point did I say I'd be there all night. I said I'd take my 10 minutes.
But it's a free swing.
I am being reasonable when I say 10 minutes. It's a free swing, and so I can use it as well. So if I walk up to him, I'm trying to negotiate, I'm trying to build some rapport, and you're being an arsehole, then I'm going to say to
Well,
you,
where does the line get drawn?
The line gets drawn at common sense. If you're on the swing, and I walk in with my kid, and I walk up to him and be like, how long are you going to be on the swing? And you say, I don't know. And I'm going to be like, alright, well now you're going to be 10 minutes. And he's going to go, no, I'm not. I'm going to be like, yes, you are, otherwise we're going to fight.
I just think it's funny you say that the line gets drawn at common sense, because I think it's common sense to just get up and give the swing to the kid.
No.
And then jump back on it when the kid's done.
No, because some kids need... There's ways that you can go about it. Like, if a kid walked in and is demanding that they go on the swing, or like being very pushy, I'm not going to get up. If a nice little kid walks in and he's looking at the swing and he's like... He won't say anything because he's shy. I'll get up. I'll be like, let the kid go on the swing. But if you come over, some of these rude kids, and they're like, I want to go on the swing. You ain't going on the swing. You're going to sit there and watch me swing now. Styling and profiling.
Who is the arsehole? Let us know in the comments.
The kid's
Me,
the arsehole.
Michael,
Sabby's the arsehole.
the 18-year-old, or
Hey.
the mum?
Everyone's the arsehole but me.
No, everyone's the arsehole but me.
I think they'll agree with me.
More than likely, yeah, but I'm just a decent human being that would give a kid the
I'm
swing
sorry.
over myself.
Am I not a decent human being?
Nah, not for that one, you're not.
I'm going to have to discipline your kids for you.
Absolutely not.
I'm
Ain't
gonna
no
have to
one
discipline.
disciplining my kids except for me and the daddy.
If I come into the house and the kid says something about a gym, that's your nephew. Tell him. Or I'm gonna tell him. I'll be like, where's Sab?
I'd be
I'll
intrigued
like,
to
Mom,
see if Jem did ever
Mom,
shout at my kids.
if Sab don't show up after I've said Mom 100 times, then I'm like, your mom's not here. You fucked about, bruv. Now you're gonna find out.
You won't be like, Sabby. You'll be like, Sabby. Yeah, she didn't listen. Let
No,
me teach you a lesson, boy.
I'm gonna shout, Mom. I'm calling for your mother now. I'm gonna be like, Mother Sab.
Mother Sab, you know. That's awful.
Mother Sab don't show up.
That sounds scary. Like some horror movie type shit. Mother Sab.
Maybe you become a terrible person.
Should we create a movie and call it Mother Sab?
Yeah, Mother Sab stabs. That'll be the punchline.